And I really like dressing as the dead, and I just found that on Halloween it was like girls in like princess outfits and stuff like that. So, and I like to dress as the dead, and I would always try and get my friends, even though they're horror fans, to dress as the dead. And I was like, wouldn't it be cool if we all went through the neighborhoods and like caused a ruckus? And one year I decided to make flyers and put them out and see what I could get out. And I got 6 people out my first year, so that was exciting for me. One girl that was on my first walk went to Vancouver, and she started the Vancouver walk, and they were getting 100 people, and I was still getting like maybe 12 to 25, and then it spread kind of around the globe. And now, Toronto, our walk is at, last year the police state that we had 1,100 zombies, so this year maybe up to 3,000. One year we ended at Dundas Square, and it was the Mothers Against Violence rally, and there was a bunch of zombies and a bunch of angry mothers, and but the DJ was quick thinking, and he put on Thriller, and everyone started dancing, and they kind of took it as a joke, and we moved the walk on. There's another time they attacked a streetcar in the 4th or 5th year. Like, I still wasn't getting permits, so we didn't have the police protection out, and there was a few cars that got bloodied up. Well, we love zombie movies and horror movies and dressing like zombies and collect zombie toys. So we really wanted to dress up, and it's my birthday, so this is my birthday present, coming to the zombie walk.
Dressing up like zombies is massively fun. I wish I could do it every day, but then I'd probably be laughed at.
Fake blood and gore is pretty much
It's good, it's fun, yeah.
A lot of people actually call.
Yeah. They're just like, oh, is that real? Is that fake? It's like, hopefully it's fake.
Like, little kids on the
Little
bus
kids, they're like,
always ask questions.
what is that? Is it real?
It's like my tradition. I love horror, I love special effects makeup, so it works out well.
Currently I'm working at a dispatching unit called McKinnon & Bose. I am an assistant mortician and bomber beautician. Basically, I go pick up bodies from hospitals at night, but I go back and wash them up. I'm looking to become a full-time mortician. I eventually want to do coronary work, but that takes years and years of medical school, which I personally don't have the time for. Last year's experience at the Zombie Walk was thrilling, I'd say. I saw all different sorts of people. I saw little girls to old Rasta men, which was really cool. There's lots of different people who show up, actually. Costumes were one thing. Costumes were brilliant. Some people just spend a lot of time making the costume. Lots of effort goes into it for a lot of people, and I think that's really cool. I go to this event to dress up and scare the living daylights out of anyone who passes. Reactions are a part of everyday life, as everyone knows, and some people just have really hilarious reactions to being scared. Seeing the look on people's faces when they see a zombie walking down the street, it's pretty cool.
I think it's amazing, you know, this kind of event really brings the town together, and I was actually attacked by a zombie earlier, so there's a chance I may be compromised, and who knows, in an hour, after a few beers, I may become a zombie myself.
Actually, this is the off-leash dog park, so I came with my dogs. I knew there was a zombie walk, but I'm surprised how many people are here. I like it, it's fun. Yeah, it's nice how many people are participating, actually.
I find the response has been pretty good towards the zombie walk. I mean, more so lately, I think that's because zombies are fairly popular right now. So people are like, hey, it's zombies. Oh my gosh, goodness. We accept zombies now. But at the beginning, people were more scared, and they didn't know what was going on. Usually I did it in October, so people were always like, oh, it's some sort of Halloween thing. So maybe they overlooked it a bit, but I never really got any really bad feedback. except for, you know, the police have told me to be careful with my zombies, and at a certain point I did have to start getting permits and stuff like that.
We come out and we just make sure that no zombies get hit by cars and stay out of traffic and don't like pound on people's windows and stuff like that.
I think the walk has definitely expanded to beyond what I ever even thought it would be. I thought it would be me and maybe 12 friends doing this every year, and now it's all over the world. There's one in Israel even. So I think that, I don't know, it's overseas, like, it's more than I could ever even imagine right now, but I would like to see, I would like the city of Toronto to see it as an actual event that happens in Toronto that started here. I would like them to just shut down the whole street for me, because that's what I've been trying to get, and I can't seem to get the rights to do that. But I'd like them to see it as a big event like that.
Everybody knows it's the day.
So now that we're back with the living, we can enjoy one more song before we finish off the show. Candace is going to play one of her original songs, Quite the Character. For more of her music, be sure to check her out at her website at www.myspace.com/CandaceLecca. I'm your host, Lisa Fletcher, and we'll see you on November 27th for another episode of The Journal. Candace, go ahead.
Thank you.
I've been on dates, but they're quite the pain. But I blame all the boys, cause they're all the same. When you think you've got one, but not like the next, and then you think you've got the best. Because of that kiss, and when he held out his hand, when he held you real close, saying he was your man, when he told you cared a lot more than you did, doing those lovely things, yeah, that's when he said, oh, baby, I love you, but I don't think this will go. Yeah, this is the end. I've chosen to leave you, and I'm sorry. I know it takes time for good hearts to mend, but it's time to leave you. We must move on, living our lives, footage to the end. If I stay here, baby, I'll tell ya, all hell will break loose in the end. Good, I thought we're fine, just a little fight here and there, time after time, but I loved you so much that you loved me too. But look at us now what will we do? I'm missing your hugs and how you held me so tight, and getting to see you night after night, and how we talk on the phone until we'd crawl on our beds, until the next day, yeah, that's when you said, oh, baby, I love you, but I don't think this will go. Yeah, this is the end. I've chosen to leave you, and I'm sorry. I know it takes time for good hearts to mend, but it's time to leave you. We must move on, living our lives, footage to the end. If I stay here, baby, I'll tell ya, all hell will break loose in the end. All hell will break loose in the end. But I don't think this will go. Yeah, this is the end. Choosing to leave you, and I'm sorry. I know it takes time for good hearts to mend, but it's time to leave you. We must move on, living our lives, footage to the end. If I stay here, baby, I'll tell ya, all hell